Now we're entering more into Atmakaraka. We're going from Digbala and Dig Chakra into Atma. To make this transition, we must understand how the Atma acts in the Dig Chakra. Okay? See, you are one of these fellows over here. One of these 8 chakras is your Atmakaraka. Okay? For example, this is Gu there, that's Guru. It says Su there, that's Surya. So this is Dig Chakra. Jupiter in northeast, Sun in east, Venus in southeast, Mars in south, Rahu in southwest, Saturn in west, Moon in northwest, Mercury in north, and of course we had Jupiter in the northeast. Okay? What is happening is your Atmakaraka is seeking this center point here. This is like Om for you. Now let's say you're a Mercury Atmakaraka, so you're sitting here in north. And you're seeking this Om here in the middle. More than often what happens is, it goes just past Om and goes to Mars Atmakaraka. So what happens to all Mercury Atmakarakas? They become argumentative. And what happens to all Mars Atmakarakas? They become seeking peace all the time. They want peace all the time. Because they're constantly seeing this Mars, so they head towards Mercury. So, more than often you find that Mercury Atmakaraka is very fond of red colors. And Mars Atmakaraka is very fond of green colors. You like red, don't you? Yeah. You like red?
I like red, but I don't use it because of Mars.
See? Smart fellow. Smart fellow. Okay.
Yes, but you said it's not only for Mars.
Saturn Atmakaraka will like also this dark red very much. Crimson red. Blood red also.
It's actually the red I like.
But that's the red you like, I know. Like this.
Oh my god.
You figure this one is not proper, you take this one. Okay.
Isn't the sun a little bit orange also? Orange?
Yeah, it can be also orange. And then the sun heads towards Saturn, or rather Om heads towards Saturn. So Sun Atmakaraka likes blue very much. Do you like blue?
I knew you would say it, and I just looked in my closet the other day. Everything is blue.
Yeah, in my closet everything is red.
Everything is blue. It's ridiculous. So I've got like 2 shirts
But
that are
dark
not
red.
blue, or have blue in
Deep
them.
red.
It's not on purpose.
Because you were heading towards Om and then you missed. You know? You're like, oops.
I like green, for example.
You like green.
Huh.
So let's see why you like green. You have Guru Atmakaraka, right?
No, Ketu.
You have Guru
No,
Atmakaraka.
Atmakaraka.
Nobody can have Ketu Atmakaraka. Mutlu got moksha today. Anyway. Guru Atmakaraka, you're heading here. You missed Om, you went to Rahu.
Black.
But, you like green, you said.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So how's Rahu Atmakaraka green?
I don't like the black.
No. Rahu will like nature colors. Brown and green.
I hate brown.
Do you know that? Usually spiritual people, they will miss this and go straight towards brown and green. Because they cannot wear black, they don't like black, so they go to brown and green for Rahu.
Dark green or...
Green.
Exaltation
block,
of Rahu, Gemini.
Yeah.
They go for that. I know. I have Rahu Atmakaraka, I oscillate between yellow and green sometimes. Green is very bad for my health, so I try to go towards yellow.
So we should wear more the color of Atmakaraka.
You should know that you have a tendency to miss this Om in the center. You need balance. You need to balance. If you have balance, you're coming closer to Om. Imbalance means you're heading more towards the other.
And how do you define balance in this subject?
Well, you can start with your closet and have both red and green, or red and blue in your case.
You can't find anything nice in red.
That is what you believe.
Then we'll go shopping together.
That is what you
I'll teach
believe,
you.
Maharaj. Okay. It is not true. It is what your Atma has a tendency towards.
I do like green.
I cannot
Equally,
refute
I
that
like
after seeing this.
Black is my favorite
So
color.
like it's red and orangey red,
clothes.
like crimson red.
Yes.
If I have to
Balance.
pick a color, it's green
Balance.
and red.
Balance. Understand you have this issue, so you must balance it.
But seriously, I cannot wear red trousers. That's gonna look too
Who
ridiculous.
said wear red trousers? Nobody wears red trousers. You'll be the first if you thought that.
Shirt.
Blouse. Shirt. Okay. With this we enter more into the Atma. Let's go. Atma Linga. Lingam nabhistata jihva nasagram cha shika kramat kattadisho trilokeshu lingam adhyatmikam charam. The spiritual linga is established in the body, in the private parts, in the navel, in the tongue, the nose and head top. This is the chara, charakaraka. How do you install the linga in the 5 parts of the body? With the 5-syllable mantra. Remember we did Om Namo Narayanaya?
Mm-hmm.
Like this you can do Namah Shivaya on the body and put the linga in the body. That's very important. So if I were to do this, I would start with Na, Ma. Then what does he say? Shi, Va, Ya. Did you see that? Na, Ma, Shi, Va, Ya, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya. Mantras have these vinyasas, we call it. They're called vinyasa. Okay? Where you're putting, with a mantra, you're putting prana into parts of the body. The purpose for which is to put the mantra in your body so that it's protecting your body, guiding your body, changing your body. You want your body to be better suited for spirituality? So we do vinyasa, we put mantra in the body. Don't confuse this with anganyasa. Anganyasa is fixed, there's a fixed scheme. Whereas vinyasa, it depends on the mantra. So terminologically, you could go wrong with this. Anganyasa is very common. Vinyasa, you're lucky to find. Very lucky if you find it. Gurus teach you vinyasa.
Muladhara.
No, there's no chakras here.
Okay.
At least if they are, they're not our sapta chakra. So follow the parts. Na, ma, shi, va, ya. Not here, but here. This is shika. Shika is this flat portion.
Okay.
That's shika. This is bindu visarga. That's different. Namah Shivaya.
Wow.
Favorite slide of Dennis.
Yes, I've looked at it
Japa
20
is the
times.
sadhana. If you do Namah Shivaya 500,000 times, it removes Shudra karma. What does that mean? You're done doing service. Okay? Another 500,000 removes Vaishya karma.
In one sitting.
Why not?
Then you would sit for many, many months.
I will not hold you back. Do it. You can spend a week, spend a month, spend a year, spend a life. Okay? Another 500,000 removes Kshatriya karma. And another 500,000 removes Brahmana karma. And in this manner, the entire of the Varnada is removed. So after how many is this? 2 million.
Oh, sorry, 2 million.
2 million repetitions, and you're done with your karma. It's good, eh? Finish it then. Let's continue.
But on a 108 beat mala, that will take a very, very, very long time.
I'm kidding, it takes no time to do just 10 malas. So in a 10
Yeah,
mala,
this is Namah Shivaya. It's not
it's
so.
very fast.
You go for a weekend somewhere and do this day and night
Hang
and you
on,
finish
hang on,
it.
brothers, hang on. Then it says, because people on the recording
Namah
don't see
Shivaya
this,
count.
then it says another
Let's
10
go
million
Namah
malas,
Shivaya
so we're up at a complete of 12 million.
Start with these 4 now. Okay. First 1.5 million of these first 3. Then do Om Namah Shivaya for 500,000 times. Be done with Brahmana karma. Then after that you can do Om Shivaya Namah. And the entire Aruda is gone. You don't have to deal with your Aruda anymore. Aruda is no problem anymore. Aruda is a big problem. You'll see in the next lecture we'll talk about Aruda. Aruda is a big hurdle in life. It keeps obstructing you. Then, after that, some 10 million times and you get Atma Jnana. A small note. Here, Indra tests you.
Which one?
How?
This.
Because at this stage, the purity of your senses is very important. So your senses themselves will test you. Are you that strong? Okay. You get completely distracted at this stage. No, it happened to Vishwamitra, the great Rishi Vishwamitra. He's a Rigveda Rishi. Just some lady came walking by. That's it. Few years was spent there.
But
Gone.
just
Forgot all about his son and everything.
half a million.
Then he realized his mistake. Oh my God, what did I do? Then he said, no, I can't continue this relationship. Then he continued his sadhana.
Guruji, 500,000 japas takes 463 days with 10 malas a day.
Good. 1 year. Settled.
Which one?
Actually, so 1 million would take 3 years.
Good, yes. Good.
So
At
10
least,
from...
I know it's a small price to pay, spend 1.5 years to be done with this. Then all you have to do is study after that, Brahmana Karma.
But no marriage, maybe, huh?
No, this kid, all these 4 guarantee marriage.
But in 6th stage? No.
6th stage. Oh, it depends on your marriage. Rishis were also married, but Shishta, he was married. Lots of them were married.
Anyway, that
Few of them were not married, that's all.
at 10 malas, that will take you 60 years.
That's fine. This is a small price
No,
to pay.
number 6.
I'm doing 20, 30 miles. It's
You can do more.
What is crore japa?
Crore is
In Indian
this is
figure
how
for
we
10 million.
yeah.
But
What?
you said this
It's an
Rishi...
Indian figure for 10 million, which is
1 crore is 10 million.
Aha, Om Shivaya Namah.
Sorry?
You said
On the
this Rishi
Vakshivaya.
left this
No, Om
lady.
Shivaya Namah
Why?
changed.
Oh.
Changed.
This is because in India they've got this lack.
Vashishta was married. He had no problem. He was married. He could figure everything out. Vishwamitra had left his wife to do all his sadhana, and he was distracted by another lady. The reason he had to leave his wife to begin with was because he was always getting distracted by his wife. It depends. How strong are your senses? Right? It has nothing to do with your married, whether you're married or not.
So if you're weak, you
It
should...
depends on your mind how strong it is. That's all.
If you're weak, you should
There
not
is
do
in
this.
If
the
you're weak, you should what?
If you have weak senses, then you shouldn't do this.
No, anyway, your senses will get strong from all this.
So 6th
You will get tested, but then
Sorry.
again, everybody gets tested.
6th is...
You don't have to
Om
reach
Shivaya.
Atmajnana level
There is,
to get tested. You get tested
I want
here.
to check this. There-
Sorry.
6th Om Shivaya Namah or Om Namah Shivaya?
No.
6th.
See, in the 4th stage, it's Om Namah Shivaya.
Okay.
The 5th stage is Om Shivaya Namah, and you just continue after that.
Okay.
There is in Vishnu Purana at the end where Parashara speaks by itself, and he said, "Oh, what the funny people in Kali Yuga are. If they want to reach enlightenment in the Dvapara Yuga, they have to do this and this and this and that. And now in Kali Yuga, they just need 1 day and 1 night to speak the name of God, and they will reach moksha, enlightenment, or whatever. I'm not quite right in the terms
Yes,
there.
that's right.
So 1 day and 1 night, frankly, it's not too much.
It's not too much. And this is also not too much. You can spend years doing this.
Yes.
You can spend
But it
years
depends
doing
on-
this, and you will have a good life.
It depends on whose day and
Very
night is
good
referring to.
life.
If it's the day, then it's a long time.
Right.
Yes, but
This gives a very
you
good
can
life.
spend
Namah
one
Shivaya
night.
is a huge
No,
blessing.
Guruji, do you know anyone who's done it?
I mean,
Successfully.
most of us astrologers in the tradition, we do this at some point. We don't do the whole thing. Usually we get on over these 3 here.
And yourself?
I've done these 3. I did these 3. Then after that we do this. Then we take it easy.
Why not take the leap and
No,
do it?
because you see, when you reach here, all you're doing is studying. You are studying, and this becomes your karma. Money lands in your lap, and you can continue studying with this at this stage, because this becomes your profession. What is Varna? The work you're doing. Astrologers want to be here. They want to be here.
So what is number 5? What does that mean? You climb in the mountains and sit there?
No,
Then?
no. You see, Aruda is very much connected to the body and also death and things like that. You overcome the impediments that the body has on you. Mahavidya sadhana. We can do this. We don't have to do this with this mantra. In the Shiv Purana, it'll say, do the Namah Shivaya mantra. It'll say that in the Shiv Purana. Okay? And it's a good guideline. the tradition we know, some of these stages can be exchanged with other sadhanas. Om Namah Shivaya is a Guru sadhana. This Aruda sadhana is all about Mahavidya. Okay. It doesn't mean you must stick to that Namah Shivaya. But it's good. At this stage, it's very good to do Namah Shivaya. Very good. I mean, if there's anything left here, because of all the japa you've done already, you'll just clean it up with Namah Shivaya. Move on.
Interesting.
You know, most of you, you'll either be in this stage of Brahmana or you're still stuck in one of these, Kshatriya or Vaishya. You're not even here yet. You're here at all. You're here somewhere, maybe. Okay? Maybe.
How can we check that? Because there's a way of checking.
Just see your life. Are you able to fully focus on knowledge? If not, are you in the act of figuring out property matters and protecting yourself, your family, having a suitable home? Or are you still in the matter of getting a job and getting business and settling there? You will not really be here.
But Guruji, most of us will leap between those three, right?
Yes, you will leap between.
Even astrologers will leap between those three.
Yes, yes. It's true. Normally you oscillate between them. Normally. Like a little bit of karma left here, okay, we have to deal with that. Okay. It's good. Do this japa if you like. It's a recommendation, it's good for you. It says here at the end. Then you can attain salokya moksha. That means going to the same loka as the mantra devata. If you're doing Vishnu mantra, you go to Vaikuntha. If you're doing Gayatri mantra, you'll go to Satya Loka. If you're worshipping Shiva, you're going to Shiva Loka. All of them are Satya Loka. In your context of understanding the universe, these three are all Satya Loka.
Same place.
Same place.
But we are still in the material world.
Yeah, you have to get to here first. We're still here somewhere, right? Maybe here. Just
No, after the seventh stage. These
you
are
know,
all-
after you
Yeah.
reach this is when you get this moksha, you're not here anymore. That's right. You leave. You get moksha.
Material universe, you mean? We are leaving.
Get
Maybe-
emotional, you mean
Because
die
lokas are
or
in material.
Yes, yes. Salokya moksha means still in the lokas.
It's still in the
So you're not on this earth, you're somewhere else.
There is also kaivalyam, no loka.
Yes. In Krishna consciousness, they are focusing on no lokas.
Exactly,
Mhm.
exactly.
Maldives or what?
I have no clue.
The reason we have to mention this is
I'll go
Because-
to Maldives someday.
when you do japa, more than often you're focused on a devata. If you focus on a devata, you will get salokya moksha. It's good. Hey, I'll do anything to get up here. Anything. I'll sit there and wait until I can get moksha. That's what we do in the tradition. You get a diksha guru who can help you get here, and then you wait there and do your mantras. You wait there and do your meditation. Then you get moksha. That is highly attractive, isn't it?
Yes.
It's not a small event. It's not like, oh, that's not good enough. No, this is very good.
Very good.
Very good. I mean, most of us will not even get to Atma Jnana. Forget this. You know. All right. So now you've got Namah Shivaya, Diksha, and you've got the Vinyasas. You can put it in your body and assist this process. Okay? Maybe one day you'll say, now I want to spend some time doing Namah Shivaya. I'll do the first 500,000 just to be sure that's cleaned up. Okay? Charalinga. This whole, that japa was for the Atma Karaka, Charatma Karaka. And there's also a Charalinga, a Shivalinga, which is for the Charakaraka. This Charalinga is Akhanda. Khanda means it's not broken. So if you want a Shivalinga to worship your Atma Karaka, it should be in one piece. Like that, you can choose based on what is your Atma Karaka, what type of linga it should be. For example, if Jupiter is your Atma Karaka, you should get a linga made of gold, preferably. If you cannot get one of gold, made of brass. If Moon is your Atma Karaka, it should be of crystal, spatik. Sun Atmakaraka, what do you think?
Gold.
Also gold, right? It can be. Copper also. Sun and Mars will both be copper. Saturn and Rahu will be stone. Stone linga. Note this down. You're going to advise clients. You want one for yourself.
A metal?
Shukra?
Mercury, mixed metals.
Mercury mixed metal.
Like which?
We can use brass also. We can use mercury, the actual product mercury. You can get lingas made of that. But we don't do that because the process of making it in India is not clean. So unless there's somebody you can trust who does it, don't do it. So instead you have another option. You can use brass, mixed metals.
And mercury not very healthy to have in your house as well.
True.
Can
It's
you
incredibly poisonous.
We can use.
What is
We
Venus?
should use.
What is for Shukra? Yes.
Moon and Venus can both be crystal or
Mhm.
silver. Crystal or silver.
For Moon and
Brass is
Venus.
bronzer, tako?
Precious bronze.
So you get
Massive.
Sun, Mars, copper,
Mislim.
Moon, Venus, silver or crystal. Moon is better for crystal and Venus is better for silver. Okay? Saturn and Rahu, stone. Stone. Some say black stone. But any stone, trust me, stone. Astrologers will prefer white stone. White stone.
Why? Can I just ask?
Marble,
Yes.
for example.
Why?
What?
Marble. Can be.
Yes, yes, you can.
Yes. Sorry?
Why was I advised then to get a marble when I asked you? You said white marble.
Yes. White marble. That's not for your Atmakaraka.
Ah, okay.
Alright?
So we cannot use like mixture of gold and silver for Mercury Atmakaraka.
You
Gold,
cannot do
silver,
it.
copper,
Brass.
više bronze i...
Yeah, brass is
Brass
bronze.
is messy.
Messing, sorry. Yes.
No, it's a mixture of čega više bronze i još čega.
Ko? Cinka i bakra. Messing i cinka i bakra.
This is brass.
No, this
That's
is copper.
Oh, sorry, copper.
But
Ah,
it's similar.
similar to this.
Mhm.
Copper.
Kvak je
Sun
bre,
and Mars,
možete
no?
kvak je na
Copper.
vratima, to ti ima.
Ono znam, ali ne znam od čega je to
Samo.
mešavina.
Od bakra i od cinka.
Mhm.
Ili kalaja. Jedno je od cinka, drugo je od
Venus
kalaja.
crystal.
Jer bronza nije, nema žutu boju.
Yes.
Bronza, ona po zeleni bude
Should
tamna.
we
Bronza je spomenik, na primjer.
Gold,
Znam,
gold,
ne znam,
oni
Mihajla.
korovi, oni
Preferably
sve
gold,
po
otherwise-
How can we
Ne znam,
use this?
Mihajlo, oni po tamni bude tamo.
A to se
What we
dešava-
should use this
Messing je.
To se
Which one
dešava-
gold?
If you
Dešava
want
se
to
on
worship
podvaja.
your own Atmakaraka,
If
to make it
pogledamo-
strong.
Sorry, can we check this?
to make it
One
healthy,
bit like that. Look at this.
to make it, so that you attain your soul's purpose, then you can do this. It's a very good idea. It's a very good idea. For astrologers, prefer that the colors are light colored. Always prefer light colors. White is best. Or crystal for the moon. Crystal or white is absolutely best. Crystal colors, white colors.
And you're talking about Shiva Linga,
Mm.
made of crystal.
Yes, they do that.
You do that?
Yeah.
Mm, yeah.
Yeah, but not for-
Very common.
How can I find the gold one?
Ah.
Go
Can
to a
be,
goldsmith and have him make.
As I
Shell
said,
inside.
it can also be messing brass for Jupiter.
Missing brass? What is this?
Brass, bronze, not bronze, but messing.
It looks
Yeah.
like this yellowish thing. It's
Yellow,
made of-
like the hinge, door hinges.
It
and
looks
the
like gold, but it's not gold.
handles were made of.
Mhm.
It's
Mhm.
cheap
Put in
gold.
some water and drink with this.
No. Worship it with Shiva mantras.
Mm.
I'll also give you specific mantras for it, for your own soul. I'll give you. So you can call your soul. Say, hello, how you doing?
Hello, hey.
What's up?
It should be the shape of the linga, isn't it?
It has to look like a Shiva linga.
So we should go to India.
Maybe. Go buy one online.
Online, there are plenty of places. you
Maybe
can buy
online. Those crystal lingas I mentioned, they're very popular online.
them. Yeah, you can get any
Can I
kind.
use crystal one?
No.
No, definitely not.
Not for your Atmakaraka.
changing the effects, huh?
Definitely. Definitely. You should worship your own Atma Karaka. Okay. Now, Stira Linga. Stira Linga is for the Stira Lagna. That means your own Lagna. It's for your health. And it can be in two parts. That means the Linga and the Yoni can be separate. So if you want specifically something for health, you can do a two-part Linga. We normally do not recommend it in the home. We normally don't. But it can be used for health purposes especially. Some people will get a two-part Linga of their seventh Lord. And they worship it and they get married. Interesting, eh? They do this. Okay? The metals are the same as I mentioned earlier. The only difference is that it's in two parts instead of one. So for the Atma, it's one figure, one solid, whereas with the Stira Linga for health, it's two parts. Stira Linga breaks during one of the three Ayush Kanda, based on the Chara and Stira Linga. This means that this whole concept of the Stira Linga is related directly with your longevity. That's what it means. We will get back to this and look at Stira Dasha. The Stira Linga should always be in two parts, of Linga and Shakti. Being not well versed in scripture, some make the Chara Linga in two parts, which causes suffering instead. So make sure that your Atma Karaka's Linga is in one part. What they do is, some people, they have it specially made so they can wear it here. That's for the Chara Linga, the Atma Karaka. And then they have one in their home which is in two parts for health. Jewelers can easily do this. And very nicely too. Now, let us start looking towards the Chara Linga, your personal Atma Linga. How does it relate to the Chara Karaka and what is its mantra? There are different types of lingas. One is a Guru Linga. You can worship your Guru with the Guru Linga. It's usually yellow. In a Ramakrishna mission, they have the Bana Linga, which is supposed to represent Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. You can worship that Shiva Linga and you're worshipping Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. So the body of the Diksha Guru is the Guru Linga. Before we even talk about the Atma Linga, Shri Krishna has said that the sun is the Naisargika Karaka for the Atma. Therefore worship the 8 forms of Aditya first. These are based on the direction of the Graha and Dig Chakra. Alright? So, how do we do this? We do this based on your Lagna first, not your Atma Karaka. Because what must happen is, your Lagna must bow down to the Atma Linga first.
What if it is the same Graha?
Then good for you. But, first you must get the Lagna to go towards the soul. We do this with the Surya Jyoti. The Surya Jyoti is the forms of the sun, the light of the sun. When your Lagna goes towards the sun and it bows down to the sun, it starts bowing down to the soul. So this is the first step, bowing down to the sun. So, if Lagna Lord is the sun, you must worship Surya. Om Grini Suryaya Namah. Om Grini Suryaya Namah. If your Lagna Lord is moon, you must go to Mitra. Om Grini Mitraya Namah. Om Grini Mitraya Namah. If Lagna Lord is Mars, you must go to Vivaswan. Om Grini Vivasvate Namah. Om Grini Vivasvate Namah. Lagna Lord is Mars. Vivasvate is full of light. His radiance is so high that you cannot help but notice him. All actors and people in the limelight, they worship Vivaswati to get that level of attention that Vivaswati gets. His light is so much that it blinds himself. He cannot see properly after that. Everybody becomes shadow for him. Mercury. Om Grini Adityaya Namah. Om Grini Adityaya Namah. Say it. If you say it, you're receiving it. Say it with me. Om Grini Adityaya Namah. Om Grini Adityaya Namah. Good. Jupiter. Jupiter is Lagna Lord. Om Grini Vishnave Namah. Om Grini Vishnave Namah. Om Grini Vishnave Namah. If Venus is Lagna Lord, the form is Ravi. Om Grini Ravaye Namah. Om Grini Ravaye Namah. Om Grini Ravaye Namah. If Saturn Lord's your Lagna. Om Grini Varunaya Namah.
Om Grini Varunaya Namah.
Come on, you're writing this down, Dennis. You think you'll remember the way I said the mantras by hand?
I already did.
Yeah. Om Grini Varunaya Namah.
No, I did.
Just
the
for yours,
first-
right?
I did-
Vivaswati.
No, I did the first two and then I know the variation down.
Okay. So the last one, what's going to be the Rahu?
Bhagavana.
Bhaka.
Om Grini Bhagaya Namah. Good.
Om Grini Bhagaya Namah.
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 From this Bhaga Aditya came the word Bhagavate. Bhagavate comes from Bhaga Aditya. It indicates it's for those who have Rahu as their Lagna Lord. The beauty or the blessing of this is that Bhaga is the one who removes the darkness of Rahu. So when you say Bhagavate, it also implies you're removing the darkness from your soul. It implies that. So any mantra you say Bhagavate, you're removing darkness on your soul.
Excuse me, what is there on the table up first? First up, there is written Karaka.
Mm.
So,
Which
but,
Graha?
but this is not Karaka, or
This Lagna Lord.
that's Lagna Lord, not Karaka. Okay.
Well, yes. You can give light to various houses based on Karaka, right?
As well.
That's a principle, yes.
So you could recite all of them and give.
I used to do that every day. Every day I recite all of them. To be sure they settled my head so I could know, so I could see the chant. But I did so many things I shouldn't have. This was very good too.
How many times did you recite it?
I actually had a yantra and I would offer sandal paste to each of them one by one. 8 directions. There's even one more which is not listed here. Ketu. Okay? That is Bhaskara. Bhaskara, correct. So I do Om Grini Bhaskaraya Namah and end with the sandal paste in the middle. Yeah. For each direction, you see these directions here?
Yeah.
So you can have a yantra and offer to each of the directions the same mantra.
With
Sandal paste.
Sandal
Red
paste.
sandal paste.
bread.
Yes. Oof, I get lost just saying it. But everybody's hot in here.
It's hot.
Okay.
Every morning.
Yes. Morning only. Only morning. Not later than that. Just morning. Best time, Brahma Muhurta. I would
Okay.
normally do this. I would offer to the 8, all 9, and after that do japa of mine, my specific one. Okay?
So which yantra do you use?
Surya Yantra. You
Wow.
can draw, what you can do is, you can draw an 8-petal lotus. And then you do this.
Why do you use Surya?
This is Surya.
Lagna Lord.
Yes. This head of yours, which has the intelligence of the Lagna Lord, there's some dark spots there. So you want the sun to like show light there. Ah, there's some dirt, burn. I'll vacuum over there. Ah. Oh, you didn't see this before. Look, 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 look. You forgot something. Okay. Thank you, Surya.
Then I don't have to do it.
Yes, that's true.
My hair has no dark spots.
You can change this bija and this mantra slightly. For example, we like in the tradition to add Ram, Ram. You will like to add Ram.
Instead of Om.
No. You add it between Om, then you add Ram, then Grini, Varunaya Namah, for example. Om, Ram, Grini, Varunaya Namah. See that the whole rhythm has changed now. Om Ram Grini Varunaya Namah. You feel like singing it to the Devata. Why is Grini added? Grini is to clean your chakras. When you say the word Grini, imagine your chakras are like this, completely closed. When you say Grini, they open. The lotus petals of the chakra open when you say Grini, Grini. Because saying the word Grini is like the sun when it rises and that first ray of sun lights on the flower and the flower petals start opening. That is the word Grini. The same thing will happen to your chakras when you say Grini. So you want to clean your chakras, say Grini. Some people just prefer, no, I want to focus my mind on Jyotish. Om Ram Varunaya Namah. Om Ram Varunaya Namah. Or even better, Ram Varunaya Namah.
Why is that
It's
better?
better without Om.
Without Om.
Only one focus. Ram Varunaya Namah.
For Yotish.
Just give me all the light of Jyotish. All of it. No other focus.
For Langa.
Or, see, Mantra Shastra is brilliant. Om Shivaya Namah is saying, Shiva, come to me. Om Namah Shivaya is, let me be like Shiva. So, Om Namah Varunaya is, let me be like Surya. Ram Namah Varunaya is, let me be like Surya. The one who sees everything. Ram Namah, what will I say? Vivasvate, right? Ram Namah Vivasvate. Ram Namah Vivasvate. That is my mantra. That is a very powerful Surya mantra. This is like doing Gayatri mantra in the morning. This is like your personal sunrise. If you start your day with this, it is like sunrise for you. Your whole body wakes up. Everything wakes up. You look at a chart, you cannot miss anything. You'll see the entire thing. Like sometimes you read a chart, and you're reading the chart, you see this, you see, then let you realize, oh, how did I miss that? Or why didn't I see this? Or how didn't I look at that? The Surya mantra enables you to see everything. What's the next line? Shivpuramo, right?
Should we chant like Hram Suryaya
Suryaya.
Namah? Or Om Hram Namah Suryaya?
My upadesha for you, my advice to you as astrologers. We have a clear focus in mind. Raum, Namah, and then the name.
Can you just repeat once again what
Namah.
comes with Namah and then the Aditya, you said Aditya. The first one is to become like Surya and the other one is...
If you put Nama first, then you become like the Devata. If you put Nama in the end, then you're asking the Devata to come to you. If you do Om Namah Shivaya, you become like Shiva. If you do Om Shivaya Rama, you marry Shiva. Oh, wait. What do I say?
Ram Nama.
Ladies use Om Shivaya Nama to get a spouse like Shiva. Did you know that? It's given in Shiva Puran, it says, ladies who do Om Shivaya Nama can get married. Because Shiva will come as their spouse. Men, they don't worry, you'll just get a guru. No matter. Not with Shiva.
The best. Ram Nama. Varuna Ayanam.
Yes, for Saturn, yes. What will you use, Saturn or Rahu?
I think.
You have to decide, right? One of them is stronger, and one of them is better. I'll tell you honestly, I am totally awed by Rahu and Bhagavati. Totally. There's no chance I'll go any other way. I'll only go to Bhaga. Bhaga, Aditya.
Because it's dark.
Yes. What are we trying to do when we are worshipping the sun? Remove all darkness.
Yes.
How long have I talked? Please note this down. Raum Namah. Now, after this, you put the name of the form of God you're worshipping, form of Surya. Okay? Mama, that's M-A-M-A. Mama, like mama. Mama is mine, me.
Mama.
Mama karma. Prakashaya. And then Prakashaya again.
Kasha.
Yes.
Prakashaya.
Prakashaya. Prakashaya.
The first.
Twice.
Prakasha.
Same.
Same, both are the same.
Twice. The
Ah,
same
twice.
mantra twice. Same name twice.
Prakasha.
Prakashaya. Okay, for example, for Surya. Raum Namah Suryaya Mama Karma Prakashaya. Okay?
Mama karma. Is it one word? Mama karma?
No, Mama Karma is 2 words.
Okay.
Prakasha.
Then Satyam.
Continuing the same
Yes,
mantra.
Satyam. Continuing. Bruhi. Bruhi.
He.
Twice. Bruhi. Swaha in the end. So it was for Surya, let's assume. Raum Namah Suryaya Mama Karma Prakashaya Satyam Bruhi Swaha. O Surya, let me become like you and see everything, Prakashaya. Let everything become visible. And let me speak the truth always. Say this at least 3 times before seeing a chart. Jyotish mantra for reading charts.
Wow, sweet. Thank you.
There is a variation. This mantra comes from the, please note this down, Surya Aruna. Surya Aruna Karma Vipaka. No, Kama Vipaka. Kama Vipaka, sorry. Surya Aruna. Aruna, chariot of the sun god. Aruna, charioteer, sorry. Kama, K, long A, M-A. Vipaka. That's the name of the work which has this mantra. Surya Aruna
Karma
Kama
Vipaka
Vipaka.
Samhita.
Not Samhita, just Kama Vipaka. There are these Kama Vipakas. Like there's a Shiva Kama Vipaka. All these Kama Vipakas are there. In them, You see, karma vipakas are very practical. We astrologers like them a lot because they give clear mantras for certain problems. Clear mantras. They don't go around telling a long story and then you have to derive the mantra from a stotra and this is hidden and that is hidden. You have to be taught by Guru. No. Here's the mantra. It tells you clearly, do this mantra to overcome fever, do this mantra to do your karma, do this mantra to see your Ishta Devata. How to see your Ishta Devata? I'll tell you now. Om Om Namo Bhaskaraya Bhaskaraya Bhaskaraya. Okay? Om Namo Bhaskaraya. You got it? Sarvaloka Prakashakaya Prakashakaya. So the word was Sarvaloka Prakashakaya. It's one word. Sarvaloka Prakashakaya. That means put a line between Sarvaloka and Prakashakaya. Right? Mama Hridi, my heart. Mama Hridi. Prakasham. Kuru Kuru Swaha. Nice mantra, eh? Nice sound. So I'll say it once. Om Namo Bhaskaraya Sarvaloka Prakashakaya Mama Hridi Prakasham Kuru Kuru Swaha. Om Namo Bhaskaraya Sarvaloka Prakashakaya Mama Hridi Prakasham Kuru Kuru Swaha. Om Namo Bhaskaraya Sarvaloka Prakashakaya Mama Hridi Prakasham Kuru Kuru Swaha. Om Namo Bhaskaraya Sarvaloka Prakashakaya Mama Hridi Prakasham Kuru Kuru Swaha. Break.
We are only